guys, what's going on? Junior with S.O.T Metalworks coming at you from the S.O.T Metalworks compound, but that's not what we're doing where we're doing our work at today. So let's go over here, see what we got going on. Let's see, I got floor jacks loaded up, tires loaded up, more tires loaded up. Not sure, but I may have got on the old auction site here, the local farm auction right down the road, and may have spent a little money and bought some stuff. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have. It was cheap at the time, so what the heck. But may have spent a little bit more than my allowance by Miss S.O.T Metalworks. So I could be in a hucklebuck, but I'm not sure. But let's ride over here. It's pickup day. I'm gonna ride over here, pick up, see what we bought at the auction, see what happens. So stick with us. Let's go for a ride. All right, here we are pulling into the old auction place. Let's go over here, see what kind of goodies we may have gotten. I don't know. May not want to pay for this stuff. You just never know. All right, so we was over here the other day. I didn't get you guys a good video walking through everything, but some old wore out equipment, bit on the old gooseneck. I like this dump trailer here, but didn't get it. Went for a little more than I wanted to. Got the electric over with the hydraulic on it. It's been probably a pretty good deal. I think it went for $450, something like that. Probably should have bought that. Got the dually axle on the back there, just no truck bed trailer, somebody chopped up, it looks like. So but here's what we got back here. Got a whole coffee cans just full of all kind of goodies. But I was in here with these drill bits. I mean, some of these look brand new. I mean, got some in here, a few bits and sockets and stuff in there. I mean, bolts and everything else, but I mean, not too terrible. We'll see what all kind of goodies we got in there. Then we got us a nice shiny brand new alternator, one wire jobby. 20 bucks for an alternator, can't beat that. And then what these fine and dandy tires is for here, we have got ourselves a homemade go-getter. And let me tell you, it's a go-getter. Gonna have to have some work done to it, get it squared away, but we are going to have our hands full, I believe. So we'll get over to the shop, get her hooked up, get her over to the shop, and then we see exactly what we got. You know, I thought them tires was flat, but I don't believe they are. They're going to hold air good enough to get home a mile. So go back over to the house, drop this fine and dandy welder we got off here. I mean, that's what I'm talking about right there. So let's get home and drop this stuff off. We'll come back, get the trailer, and see what happens. All right, got the trailer back home, just wheeled the welder in. So what we got here? Got a Lincoln arc welder with a 16 or 18, let's see, 16 horsepower Briggs & Stratton. Not a big fan, but this is one of the older ones. So all right, so here's the deal. I gotta get a new gas cap, but anyway, they said it ran. Have I fired it up? Did I fire it up? No. Just checked the oil in it. Looking pretty good, a little dirty. Gonna have to change the oil in it. Don't know, guys. I didn't fire it up, I didn't mess with it or anything. They said it does run. Well, you know how these auction buys are, so. But let's see, I think, get this crap out of the way. All right, what is it? Choke, high idle, automatic idle, start, run. Probably ought to choke it, a little cold. Let's see. Holy shit. Thing gonna hit right out of the gate. Gas line is on. Holy. Well, she's stalled. I would say, looking at this filter, that gas is about to cover this welder. So, well, the battery actually had charge in. I was kind of surprised. I figured it'd be dead. But this gives me a little more options here at S.O.T Metalworks to kind of expand. You know, we live around a lot of farmers, things like that. Somebody calls us up and says, hey, we broke down in the middle of the field. Can you come out and get us going? Well, we have that capability. We're not going to be a great big machine shop or whatever, but you know, somebody broke down in the field and they need to get their stuff back to the barn so they can get it squared away. Well, we can be able to help and stuff like that now. So she runs. Don't know why she quit. Got a few little leads to it. I've got some other leads that I'm probably going to put on here. We'll doll this thing up a little bit, see what it takes to make it good to go. But we got ourselves another project, and it runs. Not real great, but it runs. So we'll get back after it and see what happens. I gotta get the rest of that unloaded. We'll go through that in a minute, and then we gotta go get this trailer. That could be a chore. I did get the tire off of it, brought it back, throwed some air in it. It is somewhat holding air, but let's go see what happens. Alright, back at the old auction site. So, you see that mobile home trailer there? Mr. S.O.T was bidding hard on it, but we were, I was thinking about putting some deer boxes on it, cutting it in half, making 2 trailers, putting deer boxes on it, calling it good, but went for it a little bit more than we wanted. But tell you one that surprised me. You see that old Army trailer right there? It's in fairly rough shape. That joker went for like $350, $375. I was like, holy cow. They start investing in some military trailers. Get them jokers squared away. Alright, let's back up here to the trailer. Alrighty, so like we said before, homemade jobby. 2 different axles. Got the mobile home axle underneath the front. Got the you know, it's kind of a weird deal. We got a 4 lug hub over here, and we got a 6 lug hub over here on the other side. There's a 4 lug hub, and then this one over here is 6. But yeah, always fun times. All right, we got our hitch up here, just the old pin hitch. As you guys can see, somebody's cattywampused it there. Got it all bent out of proportion, out of shape. But we're gonna slide the pin in the old hitch and go with it. We ain't scared, are we? Nah, especially if you're gonna buy something like this, you better not be scared. All right, let's get after it. All right, so after a little hammer driving, we got the pin in there. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. That's yeah, that'd be fine. Hey, I got the safety chain tied up, boys. We good to go. So I'm gonna throw his tire back on here. Did the old rednecker job there. Instead of putting a jack under it, I'm gonna pull up on this block, throw it under that old axle, see what happens. Let's get this tire on so we can get out of here. All right, the old redneck jack here worked like a champ. Get our junk cleaned up here. Throw that in there. You know, you never know when you might need that that jack out on the roadside somewhere, so I better put it back in the truck. But I mean, this side not as bad. I mean, got no lights whatsoever. I mean, that's a standard around here in Kentucky. But this side over here looks a little droopaged. So yeah, gonna be a little work involved in that, but may just get a deer box on it and pull it around the farm, move from spot to spot, and not worry about it. So all right, let's get out of here, get back home. All right, we got the old trailer home sitting behind the garage, and I got all kind of projects around here to do, but Always looking for new projects, but not sure. All right, so I give $150 for this trailer. I ain't gonna hide no ifs, ands, or buts, but it, you know, axle or two, not really, sort of like half an axle. She rough. I knew she was rough, but I mean, believe it or not, she pulled like a champ on the way home. I can't believe it. It is absolutely nuts how good this thing pulled. I was like, I mean, just that little stretch of road over there, I think I was, you know, rolling 45 miles an hour, and that's pretty quick for that little small stretch. But she didn't have a problem. But we definitely need to work on the hitch. I've got a I got a 2-inch ball deal I can weld on there. I may keep that pin system for down there at the farm with the tractor. You know, we can pull this back here with the tractor, throw the hunting shack up here on top of it, and pretty much call it good. She's got a little bow to her there. It's all right. We'll block up one end or the other of the deer blind, and we'll call it good. I don't know how far into this one I'm gonna dive. I mean, this is just a quick fix, like I said, for the deer cabins. But I like these axle tubes here because they're welded straight to the frame with no springs. I mean, having no springs, I tell you what, that makes it stick to the road even better than what it normally would. So, all right, let's go in here in the garage. We're going to go through these old coffee cans, see if there's anything interesting in them. And I'll probably have a separate video on that old welder, and we'll go through it and see. I mean, see if we can get her fired up, running good, see if she welds, stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, everybody needs a portable welder like that. I mean, I've been needing one for a long time. Now I found one a mile from the house. It's amazing, just simply amazing. All right, let's go look at this other stuff, see what's going on. All right, we've been in here working on the old coffee can. So there's some junk, old fencing parts, old stuff. Still gotta go through this pile, nuts, bolts. There'll be a few things in there worth saving. Did find one of the lug bolts for the trailer, so that's a good thing. Missing one of those. C-clamp all rusted up, clevis missing a pin, some little screws, some sprinklers, screwdriver. Anybody need some Alice Chalmers parts? Yeah, Alice Chalmers. I mean, you need a seal? I got one. Check this old joker out. Mercury switch. Still in the box. It's still in there. There's the part number deal for it right there, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Small tools, some Chinesium 1/4 inch. I didn't see what that swivel was. What was it? Look at that. That's a 7/16 snap-on socket. I'm not seeing what that Chinesium swivel is, but hey, I mean, some Chinesium Torx bits. You know, little oddball stuff. I think there was a doggone. There's a 1/4 inch ratchet in there somewhere. There it is. Good old Husky. Yeah, I mean, top notch. I mean, some tap and die stuff. There was very little of it. Some wore out pins, tape, weed eater string. Everybody needs weed eater string. Whole roll of garbage bags. We can use those. Tire repair kit, tools, tire repair tools, zip ties, oddball crap. This is oddball auction stuff. But I spent $13 on all these coffee cans, and the reason I did that is because of this right here. In the pictures, you couldn't see this. When I went and did the inspection on the auction site, I looked in them coffee cans. I didn't dig through them, so nobody else seen me digging through them. But I mean, these are Dormer 1/2 inch HS Brazilian bits. I mean, there are 1/2 inch bits in here everywhere. 3/8, 1/4 inch. There's a bunch of 1/4 inch. There's 1/8 inch down in the bottom. I mean, these jokers, I mean, they ain't never been used. I mean, that drill bit's never been chucked up. I don't know if this guy was a machinist or something, and he did a bunch of drilling where he worked at. And I don't know why we got all these bits. Maybe he did a deal like I did and bought them at auction. So I don't know. But you know, 1/2 inch drill bit's going to cost you $12 or $13, and we give $13 for the whole kit and caboodle. I would say these are fairly good drill bits, not the top notch, but I mean, $150 for drill bits, probably. I mean, probably more, but I haven't went through and counted how many there is and all that stuff. But like I said, there's a whole bunch in here that's never even been chucked up in the drill, never been touched. I mean, some of them's been used, you can see, but a lot of them are brands making new. Some of them's got a little rust on them. I mean, it's still a brand new bit. Got a little bit of rust, but that was well worth the $13 right there. I mean, that in my eyes, that's a win in itself right there. I should have just stuck with that, and the rest of the stuff I could just let them have. But no, I'd have kept the welder. I mean, I'd have kept that. I'd definitely kept that. But the trailer could have stayed. It wouldn't have hurt my feelings at all. But just a little run to the neighborhood auction. I got caught up in some bidding there. Things were hitting fast and furious there for a little bit. Of course, this is our first auction we've ever done online. So this was all online. You know, those bids hit that 5-minute mark. Every time you bid, it adds 5 minutes. And I mean, I think we was on a computer for like an hour and a half. I thought about turning the camera on, but I didn't think it'd get too interested. And it got a little nuts there for, I don't know, I think I was bidding on 5 different things at one time, and it was just, it was kind of crazy. But we got the trailer, we got the welder, of course we got the alternator over there. I mean, I think that alternator was running $149 when I looked it up online a while ago. So, I mean, heck, we give $25 for a daggone $150 alternator. What will we use it on? We'll do some figuring on that. We might have another project down the road. But we're wheeling and dealing on tractors and stuff like that nowadays, so we're trying to get that squared away, so that may come in handy later down the road. And then again, may not ever use it at all. Put it up on the old Facebook marketplaces and let them have at it. So who knows? But appreciate you guys tuning along with us here at S.O.T Metalworks. Like I said, just running a local auction here over by the house. If I'd have thought I was going to purchase a bunch of stuff, I might have brought you guys on the old inspection when we drove over there, but sorry, I didn't plan on buying anything. But Miss O.T let me have a little bit of allowance, and yeah, I kind of blowed the budget on that. So, but don't tell her, she don't know yet. She hadn't seen the bill. Probably won't see the bill before this video comes out. So you guys be real quiet. Don't call her and mention anything to her. She don't know yet. So, all right, guys, we're gonna cut on out of here. Hopefully, you guys had a good time with this video. Look for more videos on the welder coming up. Plan on redoing a bunch of stuff on this, getting it spruced up. Maybe working on getting a little welding trailer together to go out on some job sites and stuff like that. Nothing too major, nothing too elaborate, but it's always best to have options in your business. With a CNC plasma table, we need to start incorporating some other things, and that's what we're going to do. So stick with us. We'll have some more videos posted here shortly. Hopefully, I've got some other stuff in the work. We're working on signs. It's been a little crazy around the shop. Guys, don't shoot me in the foot. If you've got stuff ordered, we are working as fast as we can go right now. So I took off my day job today just to do this auction stuff so I can work on signs this evening. So it's been a little crazy. But look for more videos from us. We're going to get on out of here. You guys stay safe out there. And as always, remember, work smarter, not harder. We'll catch you on the next one. Hey, hit that thumbs up. Leave us a comment down below. All right, guys, we out.